just to give you just an overview of these standards, and as you're working in your teams on your own individual lesson plans after I present this, I can come and help you figure out how can I fit these ELD standards into the lesson. So what I was saying earlier is if you're writing an argumentative piece, for example, then there is an ELD standard that will help your English learners, help you understand what is expected of your English learners at that level. And I'll show you in a second how at least you can start taking those standards, turning them into language objectives, and then from that, kind of like talking about what Ruth just said, quantifying it, and then turning that into an assessment. So I'll show you that in a second. But just so you can know how these are organized, if you go on the California Department of Ed website, and these are all in My Big Campus as well. I've got some black and white photocopies over there, but they're actually in color. So the PDFs that we've given you access to are in color. So they're purple, blue, and green, and then they're orange, this kind of other kind of orange, and then another kind of orange. And so 3 kinds of orange, and then purple, blue, and green. And so they're not broken out into the 4 language areas anymore, but the language areas are kind of encompassed into these areas. So they did that because what they want is to convey to everybody that language is about communication. It's not about today we're writing, tomorrow we're listening, speaking, the next day we're reading. It's everything combined. So that's how they're organized, and you can use them in your instruction as well as in your assessment. So because they're not matched, yeah. Did you have a question? Or?
I was just going to ask her for this. I didn't get one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got tons of them. No, here. I got it.